Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this morning's activity, the pre-bidding of our civil works project. First, we have here a review from Mabel. Are you all right? Feel the presence of the Lord. In the name of the Father, the Son, and Spirit of the Father, we pray for the Lord by the name of Jesus. Lord, we thank you for today, and we thank you for the Taglimao, and the Pedestrian. We thank you for the Livestreaming, because for this morning, we will be passing the CD campaign, and let the Lord thank for the something great to be coming. Thank you for the Livestreaming. Thank you. We will go to the Thank you, Ma'am Mabel. Now we have a roll call. Let's call on Ms. Aguilar.
Vice Dr. First, Engineer Gordon Converta. Regular members, Ms. Mia Ina Lizondo, and Engineer si Marcos at Catanay. Professional member, Engineer Mabel Oxaan. Procurement Head, Engineer Timothy Catanay. Back Secretary members, Engineer Aida Marin Bigoray, Mr. Rafael Paderas, and Mr. Head Back to the PG, Engineer William Tito, Engineer Yamida, members, Engineer Lourdes Paula, Engineer Emil and Tuburan. Architect Franzin May West, Engineer Ryan of Philippines, Engineer Sandy Previously Dario, Engineer Anthony H. Casona, and Mr. Marvin Williams. Programmers, Engineer Adrian P. Martin, Engineer May P. Dilatory, Engineer Aris B. Calito, Engineer Carl Marx Colmano, Engineer Erika Torres. Interested bidders from Mini Vista Corporation, Ma'am Ernie Hilda Dudalapan.
Thank you, Ms. Aguilar. For our pre-bidding for today, we have 18 projects to be discussed and to be presented. These projects have been contract IDs 25 KH0026, 25 KH0027, 25 KH0028, 25 KH0029, 25 KH0030, 25 KH0031, 25 KH0032, 25 KH0033, 25 KH0034, 25 KH0035, 25 KH0036, 25 KH0037, 25 KH0038, 25 KH0039, 25 KH0040, 25 KH0041, 25 KH0042, and 25 KH0043. First, we'll have to discuss 25 KH0027, construction of road with drainage at Barangay Canitoan, Cagayan de Oro City, which is to be presented to us by Engineer Sina de la Torre. On behalf of the designer programmer, I will present to you construction of road with drainage, Barangay Canitoan, Cagayan de Oro City. With the work category of RRP roads, rehabilitation, PCCP. Similar works, RCPC, roads, construction, PCCP. With a length of, with two sections, section 1 with a length of 288.65 meters, 0.20 meters thick and reinforced PCCP, and section 2 is 120 meters length, 0.23 meters thick and reinforced PCCP. The location of Zone 8 Upper Canituan. Section 1. Fiscal details and perfection. Fiscal details with street lights and reinforced box panel. Typical roadway lighting arrangement. Typical protection of the details of the solar light. With a ABC of 24,500,000 and a calendar days of 152. Summary of quantities for item number B51, billboard and signboard. Total quantities 4 units each. For B.72, occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. B.81, traffic management, 2.88 months. For B.9, mobilization and demobilization, 1 lump sum. For earthworks, item number 101383, removal of actual structures, obstruction, 0.23 meters thick, 732 square meters. For item 1022, surplus common excavation, 15.83 cubic meter. For item 1031A, structure excavation, common soil, 1,025.52 cubic meter. For item 1041A, embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil, 18.61 cubic meter. For item 1047, gravel fill, 159.41 cubic meter. For item 1051A, subgrade preparation, common material, 2,988 square meter. For sub-base and base course, item 201.1, aggregate base course, quantity will be posted on the bid bulletin. For reinforced concrete, item 901D, structural concrete, 4,000 PSI, class A, 28 days, 369.32 cubic meter. And for item 901, lean concrete, 123.30 cubic meter. Item 902 1A1, reinforcing steel deformed grade 40, 48,990.38 kilograms. And for items of surface courses, item 301, gravel surface course,
30 cubic meter. For item 311 1B1, Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced 0.20 meters thick 14 days, 2,096.64 square meter. And for item 311 1E1, Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced 0.29 meters thick 14 days, 732 square meters. And for drainage and slope protection item 501B3, pipe culverts, 910 mm diameter, class 4, 120 linear meter. And for items under miscellaneous structures, item 604, curb and gutter cast in place, 408.65 meters, 600 for item 612.1, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white, 71.91 square meters. And for item 624, 9C1 single arm LED roadway lighting, 9 meters pole height, 80 watts to 125 watts, 37 each. And for the minimum equipment requirement, equipment description, number 1, two-way radio owned. 2, barricade flasher lights owned. 11, backhoe with pavement breaker leased with a capacity of 80 cubic meter. 1, payloader LX80-2C leased with a capacity of 150 cubic meter. 2, dump truck leased with a capacity of 12 cubic meter, a cubic yard. 2, bulldozer DX175 leased with a capacity of 167 horsepower. 1, backhoe leased with a capacity of 80 cubic meter. 1, motorized road grader 6710A leased with a capacity of 140 horsepower. 1, vibrator roller SD100DC leased with a capacity of 10 metric tons. 1, water truck or pump leased with a capacity of 16,000 liters. 2, plate compactor owned. 1, transit mixer leased with a capacity of 5 cubic meter. 4, concrete vibrator owned. 2, concrete batch plant leased 30 with a capacity of 30 cubic meter. 1, concrete screeder owned with a capacity of 5.5 horsepower. 1, concrete saw blade 14-inch diameter owned with a capacity of 7.5 horsepower. 1, bar cutter single phase owned. 1, mechanized joint sealant owned. 1, material testing apparatus owned. 1, with a subtotal of 37 mils. That's all. Thank you. Okay, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. This, yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
'Okay, another thing, Sheila,
Yes, sir.
you had mentioned a while ago the capacity of backhoe is 80 cubic meter,
Yes, sir.
and then in your presentation, you put the point into it there, no, into po tayo, so point it siya.
0.8, sir.
Okay, so
%40 of solar light, sir. Wala, sir. Wala, sir. Wala, sir. Wala, sir. Thank you, sir.
any more clarifications? Okay, being none, let's proceed. Thank you, Sina. So let's proceed to another project. 25K0028, rehabilitation of road in Barangay Mambuaya, Oriental City. To be discussed to us by Engineer Aris Calisa. Everyone, rehabilitation of roads in Barangay Mambuaya, Cagayan de Oro City. So Barangay Mambuaya. So this project composed of three sections. 94.660 94.624 meters, 41.454 meters, and 120.298 meters with a net length of 256.38 meters. PCCP 0.2 meters thick with a 3 meters width both sides. So this is a two-lane project with a solar street lights of 14 pieces. So appropriation in this project is 5 million with an ABC of 4,900,000 and project duration is 73 calendar days. So general drawing is located in Barangay Mambuaya. This is the vicinity map. And this is the site development plan. It is located at the back of Mambuaya Barangay Hall. So this is an existing barangay road which we will be completing. So these are the site images. This is the section 1. So going inside. Well, this is the end of section 2. And this is the image for section 3. Going inside here. So for our typical details, this is the typical details, um, isometric perspective of the project.
This is the typical details. So it is a 2.5 meter width PCCP of the carriageway plus 0.5 PCCP paved shoulder with a solar street lights of 8 meters. So item 6248A1, tapered solar LEDs roadway lighting, 6 meters height since it is inside sa Barangay Road, and 60 to 100 watts space at 20 meters on center, both sides staggered. So these are the details of the solar street lights. So for the summary of quantities, other general, part B, other general requirements, project billboard and signboard for each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Traffic management, 0.9 months. Mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. For volume 2, highways, bridge, and airports. Earthworks, individual removal of trees, 301 to 500 mm diameter small, 10 each. Surplus common excavation, 1,047.33 cubic. Structure excavation, this is supposedly common soil, so I will post it in the bid bulletin. So it's a clerical error. So it's a structure excavation, common soil, 24.19 cubic. Embankment from roadway, structure excavation, common soil, 7.9 cubic. For sub-base and base course, aggregate base course, 181 cubic. For surface course, Portland cement concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.2 meters thick, 14 days, 1,538.26 square meter. For miscellaneous structures, seedlings and saplings for other programs initiatives. So it is 10 each. And taper item 6248A1, tapered solar LED roadway lighting, 6 meter height, 60 watts to 100 watts, 14 each. For volume 3, buildings, ports and harbors, flood control and drainage structures and water supply system. So for earthworks, gravel fill, 2.02 cubic. Reinforced concrete, for reinforced concrete, structural concrete, 4,000 PSI class A, 28 days, 10.25 cubic meter. And reinforcing steel, deformed grade 40, 843.38 kilograms. So for minimum equipment required, I have a 1 trailer for equipment, leased, 4 barricade flasher light, owned, 1 backhoe, leased, 3 dump truck, leased, 1 chainsaw, owned, 1 bulldozer, leased, 2 payloader, leased, 1 plate compactor, owned, 1 motorized road grader, leased, 1 vibratory roller, leased, 1 water truck pump, leased, 4 transit mixer, leased, 2 concrete vibrator, owned, 1 concrete batch plant, leased, 1 concrete spreader, owned, 1 concrete saw, owned, 1 bar cutter, owned, 1 mechanized joint sealant, owned, 1 bar bender, owned, 1 cargo truck, leased, 1 bagger mixer, owned, 1 truck mounted crane, leased, 1 cargo or service truck, leased, and 1 material testing apparatus, owned. So for the item 6248A1, this is the specs for the solar LED roadway lighting with 6 meters height. This is a 60 to 100 watts. So sorry for the clerical error. I will change it for the bulletin. So for item 6112, seedlings and saplings for other programs and initiatives. So one each quantity is equals to 100 seedlings. So this is based on department order. So with a ratio of one tree is equals to 100 seedlings. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you, Engineer Wallace. Questions? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This one, sir. There is a capacity of this equipment, sir. I will put this in a, ano, sir, for big bulletin. Yes, sir. Wala kang na-clarify, sir, na bulag ang kaning capacity na ko sa name sa equipment, sir. Yes, sir. Sa last ko na ko araw, there is a row for, column is for capacity. Wala lang ako na bulag na, sir. Due to, I will once clarify ni sa big bulletin, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wala, sir, foundation field, sir. Wala na, sir. Agree na naman, sir, na isa lang ang gamitan, sir. Yes, sir. Na ay aggregate base score, sir. For mas mahal ang field, sir. Okay. Noted, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Noted, sir. Yes, sir. Noted, sir.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Caliso. So, since no more clarification, okay. Okay. Sige, Sergio.
Kuwan ba, sir, kamulo pa o case study, sir. Kamulo pa o case study na ay group nga kuwan sa planning nga kamulo pa o case study for the proper traffic management kanang case by case. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, thank you, Sergio. Again, to Engineer, so let's move on to the next project, 25K029. Rehabilitation of road in Barangay Taglimao, Cagayan City. Let us welcome again, Engineer Sina Tignapoloan. Okay, corrected. It is to be presented by Engineer Dayan.
Good morning, everyone. I will be presenting rehabilitation of roads in Barangay Taglimao, Cagayan de Oro City. For our major work category, RP roads rehabilitation PCCP, similar works RCP roads construction PCCP. So this project consists of 3 sections. Section 1, 101.6, 186 length, 0.20 meter thickness unreinforced PCCP. Section 2, 95.99 meter length, 2 meter width pathway. Section 3, 60.65 length, 1 meter width pathway. For this project, I will be discussing the project location, typical details, the items of work, and the minimum equipment requirement. So for the project location, it is located in Barangay Taglimao. So I will be presenting next our typical details and cross sections. So this will be our road cross sections for the PCCP. It has a carriageway of 2.5 meter per lane and 1.5 meter width shoulder. Then our 6 meter height solar street lights. This is the typical detail for our staggered arrangement for the street lights. And our structural details for our pedestal. Presented next is our typical detail for our pathway. For our quantities, this project has an ABC of 4,900,000 pesos with a calendar days of 73 calendar days. For our item of works, project billboard signboard for each, occupational safety and health program 1 lump sum, traffic management 29 months, mobilization, demobilization 1 lump sum, surplus common excavation 69.91 cubic meters, structural excavation common soil 25.50 cubic meters, embankment from roadway structural excavation common soil 4.73 cubic meters, gravel field 18.70 cubic meters, aggregate base course 154.40 cubic meters, structural concrete 1000 psi class A 28 days 9.23 cubic meters, reinforcing steel deformed weight 688 kilograms. Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced for 20 meter thick 14 days 1,550 horsepower meters. Correction, there is no grouted lift for this project. Miscellaneous structures, tapered solar LED roadway lighting 6 meter height, 60 watts to 100 watts, 60 gauge. For equipment, 2-way radio owned, 2, right gauge flasher light owned 11, backhoe with pavement brakes for leased one. Payloader, lease one. Two. Dump truck, lease two. Backhoe, lease one. Truck mounted crane, lease one. Backhoe wheel type, lease one. Motorized rotator, lease one. Vibratory roller, lease one. Water truck pump, lease two. Transit mixer, lease four. Bulldozer, lease one. Concrete elevator, old two. Concrete batch plant, lease one. Concrete spreader, old one. One bagger mixer, old one. Plate compactor, old one. Bar bender, three-piece, old one. Bar cutter, single-piece, old one. Mechanized joint sealant, old one. And material testing apparatus, old one. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Chabi. Nai-present sa iyo sa inyo.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Nasa shoulder, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Put ang nasa aking project, sir. Edge sa shoulder. Yes, shoulder. Yes, sir. Uh, 0.45, sir. Pag 6 meters sa height. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pero ang standard design may hatag sa ako, sir. Kay, square gauge, sir. I mean, yes. 45 by 45 gauge, sir. Yes, sir. And I will take it. Yes, sir. Consider the mga design ng circles and consult na ako later. Okay.
Ang masagot mo sa inyo ha, ang tinistal ha,
Yes, sir.
thank you ha. Yeah. So, mga clarifications ha. Ma'am, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all. Thank you, Engineer Dayan. So, move on to the next project, 25-07-030. So, we visited to us by Engineer Jim. Rehabilitation of road in Barangay Tagpangi, Cagayan de Oro City.
Ang gravel field na namin sir. Gravel field pa among i-indicate dito sa contract plan sir. Kung ang standard natin sa kuan is basta structural concrete ang nasa taas, gravel field ang atong ginabutan sa ilalim. Pero kung abot sa actual, ayun sa mga pag-ibig, sila pag ang pagkamila yung inyong pwede na ako magkalisal, so marami itong adjustment sir. Is there a design sir? The design the rehabilitation of road in Barangay Tagpangi, Cagayan de Oro City, Misamis Oriental, located at Barangay Tagpangi, Cagayan de Oro. We have six sections of this project. Section 1 is a 5-meter width, 0.2 thick PCCP and reinforced with a length of 165 meters. Section 2 is 2.5-meter width, 0.2 thick PCCP and reinforced with a length of 152 meters. Section 3 is a 1 meter width pathwalk with a length of 49 meters. Section 4 is 2 meter width pathwalk with a length of 51 meters. Section 5 is 1.5 meter width pathwalk with a length of 37 meters. And lastly, section 6, it's also a 1.1 meter pathwalk with 40 meter length with a net length of 225 meter PCCP and 177 meter pathwalk. with appropriation of 5 million, an ABC of 4,900,000, a total project duration of 73 calendar days, and the length of 165 meter, 5 meter width PCCP, 0.2 meter thick unreinforced, and a 60 meter, 2.5 meter width PCCP, 0.2 thick unreinforced, and 177 meter, 1 to 2 meter pathwalk, being subject for bid bulletin. The location for a project. The section 1 is located at near Batinay, and section 2 is near the Barangay Hall, Tagpangi. The location for section 1, PCCP. This is the beginning of our project. Uphill. For section 2 to 6, located near Barangay Tagpangi, Tangis Barangay Hall. For section 2, section 3, section 4 and 5, and section 6. For the typical details, we have a typical roadway section of 5 meter width, a 0.2 PCCP pavement unreinforced, 0.10 meter aggregate base course embankment. For section 2, we have a 2.5 meter width PCCP, 0.2 meter thick PCCP pavement, PCCP, tapos a 0.1 aggregate base course. And section and typical pathwalk is a 1 to 2 meter section with structural concrete for the pathwalk, and we have four. Sir. Yes, sir. For details for our structural details for our street lights, and the details for solar LED street lights, a 100-watt integrated street lights with 1.5 mast arm and an 8 meter round taper pole at the galvanized. For summary of quantities, we have the project billboard and signboard for each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Traffic management, 0.9 month. Mobilization, 1 lump sum. For our earthworks, surplus common excavation is 442 cubic meters. Structural excavation, 218.24 cubic meters. Embankment from roadway / structure excavation common soil, 263.96 cubic meters. For our base course, aggregate base course of 7.5 cubic meters. Surface course of Portland cement concrete pavement and reinforced 0.2 meter thickness for 10 days is with the quantity of 975 square meters. Miscellaneous structure of single arm with solar LEDs, roadway lighting, 8 meter pole, 80 watts to 125 watt, road each. Gravel field with quantity of 20.22 cubic meters. Structural complete 4,000 PSI class A 28 days of 78.73 cubic meters. Reinforcing steel, deformed grade 40, 3,287.01 kilograms. And CHB non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel 100 mm of 70.80 square meter per pathwalk. For minimum equipment requirements, we have trailer for equipments, 1 leased. Concrete vibrator, 2 owned. Concrete shredder, 1 owned. Concrete saw, 14-inch blade diameter, 1 owned. Mechanized joint sealer, 1 owned. Plate compactor, 1 owned. Vibratory roller, 1 leased. Motorized road grader, 1 leased. Dump truck, 2 leased. Backhoe, 1 leased. Water truck / pump, 1 leased. Bulldozer, 1 leased. Payloader, 1 leased. Transit mixer, 1 leased. Complete batch plant, 1 leased. bar cutter, single phase, one ohm, one bagger mixer, one ohm, laboratory testing apparatus, one ohm, two-way radio, two ohm, and barricade crusher light, four ohm. Thank you. That's all for our rehabilitation of Barangay Tagpangi.
Thank you, Engineer Margin. Mr. Rehabilitation. CDO.
One zero seven five meter of synthetic. Ang sponsor, ang feel niya, sir. Yes sir, kay dili pang level ang area sir, nga yung areas na medyo lalong doon. Kanya ginabot niya na po og PHB para sa atong foundation, para dili ma-feel, dili ito mas cover sa side. Depende po to sa sponsor kung fence to fence, pwede ra kung directly, wala na ito sa HB feeling, pero kung katong walay, ano bitong open ra ang side sir, need siya og sa HB para dili mo cover ang auto field. Mag-depend sir, mag-depend ulit sa situation sa area sir. Foundation fee lang ako nagtatanggal. Patro sir. Kwanza sir, flashing siya na cancer. Naka-flashing siya, so nakasulog siya sa 1 to 2 meter na wind. So dili siya gas approved. Yes, sir. Structural complete sir. Yes, sir, naka-flashing na ito, sir. Nasa edge sa computer. Okay, sir. Yes, sir, noted.
Thank you po. Ang unang hello vlogs, hindi na margin, asa man itong oras. Iba na kayo sukalo, ha?
Sir, nasa footing na to, sir. Bali na tayo structure conduct na footing na to, nakapatong na ito ang atong CHB. So, i-stabilize na po na ang ground, kaya tanong ko sa footing, tapos agad itong pilot sa CHB. Tapos fill up din tong base force ng unit, sir, agad lang ito makabuhos, ay makakabiyado o buhos. Yung sir, kapapot ito po, para bilik mo sa mga po. Sir, namatay PCCP is namatay is section dito na PCCP lang. Namatay ka itong patok lang, sir, sa mga itong gumulong. Yes, sir. Ang itong reinforcing steel siguro, sir, sa CHB ito, bali, paano ko siya naka-integrate na ang reinforcement sa CHB.
So, okay. Thank you, Engineer Margin. So, let's move on to the next project. PH 031. Rehabilitation approved. Ng Barangay Tignapoloan. Let us welcome Engineer Sheena de la Torre. Ay, sorry. Pardon, sir, recently lang nakapansin sa video to emergency sa. Okay. Siya rin nagka-program ko sa. Okay. Okay, Engineer Chabi. All programmers now, please use English in your presentation. We are improved and this is allowed. YouTube.
Good morning, everyone. I'm presenting rehabilitation road in Barangay Tignapoloan, Cagayan de Oro City. For our category, RRP roads rehabilitation PCCP, similar works RCP roads construction PCCP. This project has only one section and has a length of 173 meter wide, 20 meter thick on reinforced PCCP. . For our project location, it is located in Barangay Tignapoloan, going to CDO-Magayan. For more typical details, so it is a two-lane PCCP with a width of 2.5 meter carriageway and 1.5 meter paved shoulder. Also, it has a solar street lights, 6 meters high. The solar street height, solar street lights is an arrangement of staggered. And presented next is our typical details for our solar street light. For properties, it has an ABC of 4,900,000 with a calendar days of 73 calendar days. The project has an outlet of 173 meters. For quantities, the item numbers are project billboards and road foliage, occupational safety and health program alongside traffic management with 90 months, mobilization, demobilization, one lump sum, surplus common excavation, 1,359.28 cubic meters, structure excavation, common soil, 24 cubic meters, embankment from roadway structure excavation, common soil, 108.26 cubic meters, gravel field, 17.60 cubic meters, elevate base course, 138.40 cubic meters, structural concrete, 4,000 PSI, class A, 28 days, 8.69 cubic meters, reinforcing steel, deformed 40, 688.1 kilograms, Portland cement concrete pavement, reinforced 20 meter thick, 14 days, 1,384 square meters. For this project, there is no gravel correction. And for our miscellaneous structures, paper, solar LED, roadway lighting, 6 meter high, 60 watts to 100 watts, 16 inch. For minimum requirement, two radio on 2, barricade flashing light on 11, Paco equipment radio list 1, payloader list 2, dump truck list 2, backhoe list 1, truck mounted crane list 1, backhoe wheel type list 1, motorized road grader list 1, vibratory roller list 1, water truck pump list 2, transit mixer list 4, bulldozer list 1, concrete vibrator owned 2, concrete batch plant list 1, concrete spreader owned 1, concrete saw blade 40-inch diameter owned 1 bagger mixer owned 1, plate compactor owned 1, bar bender 3-phase owned 1, bar cutter single-phase owned 1, mechanized joint sealer owned 1, and material testing apparatus owned 1. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Dayan. For any clarifications? Let's move on to the next project, typical periods seven paper. Rehabilitation approved in Barangay Tuburan, Cagayan City. Masukat ng dinang full manner.
This project will length of 94.5 meters, appropriation of 5 million, full project for contract 4,100,000, project duration of 58 calendar days, major category of RRP, and subject for bid bulletin. Here's the location map for the project. Specific first, of course, in Barangay Tuburan. The site location. Landmarks presented, Tuburan High School, Tuburan Barangay. This road project with 5 meters and its road protection structures from high embankment. So there is a 94.85 meters. It's the only length that is constructed for this project. Site locations, the beginning of the project here, some additional site pictures and the end of the project picture. For the typical review sections, we have the project cement of the pavement 0.2 meters and a big base was at 0.1. The full shoulder 0.5 meters and it's a protection structure like a big glass piece. The details are here, from right side. And for the hundred pedestal details and for the placement only. And for our quantities for the project, we have flash signboard for each occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Traffic management for 9 months, mobilization/immobilization, 1 lump sum. For earthworks or surface floor excavation, we have 473.1 cubic meters. For structure excavation, common soil, we have 104.63 cubic meters. For abutment from borough, common soil, we have 1,307.74 cubic meters. For big base course, we have 57.5 cubic meters. For surface course, for the cement for the pavement, 104.2 meters. 14 days. We have 474.25 square meters. And for the slope protection structure, we have got the big class B with 189.3 cubic meters. For miscellaneous structures or for miscellaneous for the project, we have ceiling couplings for other purpose initiatives, 800 each. And for single arm for LED road lighting, like 30 each. And for earthworks for lighting, we have travel field 127 cubic meters and reinforced concrete. For additional, we have reinforcing steel with 672.29 kilograms and structural concrete 4,000 PSI plus 8.8 please, with a quantity of 9.22 cubic meters. And for our new equipment required for this project, we have trailer equipment, one lease, one vibrator, 2 owned, 20 song and owned, 1 cutter, 1 owned, 1 bender, 1 owned. Mechanical joint zero, 1 lease, 1 battery mixer, 2 owned, 8 compactor, 1 owned, laboratory roller, 1 lease, laboratory grader, 1 lease, dump truck, 2 lease, backhoe, 2 lease, water truck, 1 lease, laboratory testing apparatus, 1 set owned, barricade flasher light, 4 pieces owned, payloader, 1 lease, bulldozer, 1 lease, concrete speeder, 1 owned, and cargo/service truck, 1 lease. And that's all for this project. Any questions?
Thank you, Engineer Paul.
Sir, nakausap ko din sir, insert na naman if nakikawin mo yun. If na-trigger mo na po to sa outside sir. And as quantified here, natay 800 each, then as noted, if natay DO nga kung 8 or 1 tree is equivalent to 100 seedlings sir. So natay 8 nga igo nga. Sir, wala sila 3 na naigo which or any kinds of herbs or yes sir. Yes sir. Yes sir. And that's all for this project sir.
Okay, next. 25K0033, Rehabilitation of Road in Barangay Tumpagon, Taglimao City. Proposed by Engineer Paul. So, good morning, everyone. Project rehabilitation of roads in Barangay Tumpagon, Cagayan de Oro City. It is located in Barangay Tumpagon. So this is just one section. One road, beginning section is station 0 to end of project is 218.97. So net length is 218.97 meters PCCP. And with the solar street lights of 14 pieces. So appropriation of this project is 5 million with an ABC of 4,900,000. Project duration is 73 calendar days, and major work is RRP, rehabilitation, rehabilitation PCCP. So general drawing is located in Barangay Tumpagon. This is the vicinity map. And this is the site development plan. So this is beside the Tumpagon Barangay Hall going down to the river side. So these are the images of the site location. Well, for the typical drawings, this is the typical drawings of the project. And the project composed of a 2.5 meter width both sides. So it is a two-lane carriageway with an additional of 0.5 meters shoulder to accommodate the solar street lights. So it is a 0.2 meter thick PCCP and an aggregate base course of 0.1 meter thick. So there are also portions of, so as you can see in the typical section 2, there is a portion of, there is a field, so it will be supported with a stone masonry with a varying height. It is catered with an embankment from roadway excavation. Same details, but supported with the stone masonry. So this is the detail of the stone masonry, slope protection. And the details for the solar street lights. So for the summary of quantities, I have a project billboard signboard for each, occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum, traffic management, 0.9 months, mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. For earthworks, surplus common excavation, 1,322.21 cubic, structure excavation, again,
This is a clerical error. It's supposed to be structure excavation common soil. I will post it in the bid bulletin. So structure excavation 135.05 cubic. Embankment from roadway structure excavation common soil 118.8 cubic. Gravel fill 2.02 cubic. For sub-base and base course, aggregate base course 150.4 cubic. Surface course, Portland cement concrete pavement, unreinforced 0.2 meters thick, 14 days. 1,313.84 square meter. For drainage and slow protection structures, reinforcing steel, D4 grade 40, 835.43 kilograms. Structural concrete, 4,000 PSI class A, 28 days, 10.25 cubic, and stone masonry, 178.7 cubic. For miscellaneous structures, tapered solar LED roadway lighting with an 8-meter height, 60 watts to 100 watts, 14 each. For minimum equipment required, one trailer for equipment leased, 4 barricade flasher light owned, 1 backhoe leased, 3 dump truck leased, 1 bulldozer leased, 2 payloader leased, 1 plate compactor owned, 1 motorized road grader leased, 1 vibratory roller leased, 1 water truck leased, 4 transit mixer leased, 2 concrete vibrator owned, 1 concrete batch plant leased, 1 concrete squeeder owned, 1 concrete saw owned, 1 bar cutter owned, 1 mechanized ring sealant owned, 1 cargo truck leased, 1 bar bender owned, 1 bagger mixer owned, 1 truck mounted crane leased, 1 cargo truck leased, 1 backhoe leased, and 1 material testing apparatus owned. So for the item, this is the inclusion of the item 624-8B1. So it has a solar LED roadway with 8 meters height, 60 to 100 watts. So that's all for my presentation, sir. Okay, thank you, Engineer Caliso. So, Sir Joe, repetition or question? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, next. We have 54.0034. We have a report in Barangay Carmen, Cagayan de Oro City. Nagasultan, Inclina Margin. One, continue the rehabilitation of the Barangay Carmen. Cagayan de Oro City, Misamis located about the Carmen. The station 0 to station 620 with a net length of 125 kilometers. With appropriation of 20 million and ABC of 19,600,000, the total project duration of 251 calendar days, net length of 625, 6.1 meter width PCCP, 0.28 thick, unreinforced, and a 200 meter line canal with cover. Major category is RRP, roads rehabilitation PCCP, and subject for development. The location for project is located in Balulang Road, in Makanhan. So continuing the existing rehabilitation, we continue here in the beginning, station 0. The existing PCCP is 5 meter width, so we'll convert it to 3.05. Okay.
convert to 6.1 ang total, 3.05 meter width ang sa lane, so 2 lanes is 6.1 meter width. And then the end of our project at station 625. For the typical details of our project, typical section of the first one is we have a removal of existing PCCP 0.2 meter thick and replacement of a 0.28 PCCP. Target base course of 0.20 thickness, and also the surface excavation. And the typical section with line canal on the left side. That's a view of our project, the typical plan. So we'll completely remove the full lane and replace it with a new one. Typical blocking dowel pavement detail. And the detail of line canal with a 1 meter width. Also, we have a removable and fixed covers. The control detail of our solar street lights and the inclusion of the solar street lights with a 100 watts integrated solar street light with 1.5 meter mast arm and an 8 meter round taper pole up with harness included in the item. For summary of quantities, the project will work/tech signboard for each occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Traffic management, 6.1 months. Mobilization/demobilization, 1 lump sum. For earthworks, removal of actual structure/obstruction, 0.2 meter thick PCCP and reinforced for 3,125 square meter. Surplus common excavation, 833 cubic meters. Structure excavation, 117.6 cubic meters. Embankment from roadway/structure excavation, common soil, 417.14 cubic meters. For base course, aggregate base course is 218.75 cubic meters. Surface course of Portland cement concrete pavement and reinforced 0.28 meter thick, 7 bays, with a quantity of 3,813 square meter. And the miscellaneous structure of single arm solar LED roadway lighting, 8 meter pole, 80 watts to 125 watts, 40 each. For gravel field, we have 25.76 cubic meter and reinforced concrete of structural concrete, 4,000 PSI plus 28 days for our line canal and our pedestal and footing of our solar street light, and the reinforcing steel at the form grade 40 with a quantity of 20,301.48 kilograms. For the minimum equipment requirement, trailer for equipments, 1 lease, concrete vibrator, 2 owned, concrete spreader, 1 owned, concrete saw, 1 owned, mechanized joint sealer, 1 owned, plate compactor, 1 owned, vibratory ruler, 1 lease, motorized road grader, 1 lease, dump truck, 2 lease, backhoe, 1 lease, backhoe with pavement breaker, 1 lease, water truck/pump, 1 lease, bulldozer, 1 lease, payloader, 1 lease, truck mounted crane, 1 lease, cargo/service truck with the capacity of 9 to 10 metric ton, 270 horsepower, 1 lease, bar cutter, single phase, 1 owned, 1 bagger mixer, 1 owned, laboratory testing apparatus, 1 owned, 2-way radio, 2 owned, and barricade flasher light, 29 owned. That's all for our rehabilitation of road in Barangay Carmen.
Thank you, Engineer Martin. Is there any clarification on questions? No point? Okay. That's it for the comment. Okay, let's move on to the next project. Department KH0035. Application approved in Barangay Bulua, Oriental City. To be presented to us again by Engineer Margin.
Continuing I will also report about the rehabilitation of road in Barangay Bulua, Cagayan de Oro City, Misamis Oriental, located in Barangay Bulua, Cagayan de Oro. With a station 0 to station 405 with an outlet of 0.81 lane kilometer. With the appropriation of 10 million, an ABC of 9,800,000, a total project duration of 164 calendar days, the net depth of 405, 6.1 meter with PCCP, 0.28 meter thick and reinforced, with the major categories of RRT, roads, rehabilitation, PCCP, and subject for bid building. For the location of our project, it will begin near the Jollibee IFI, near the Bulua Barangay office, uphill. The starting of our the certification for our project. We remove and replace the existing PCCP. Replace it with a 0.28 meter thick and reinforced PCCP. And the end of our project near the Ebeng Salvador. The typical details. So we have the removal of existing PCCP 0.23 and the PCCP pavement to be replacement of 0.28 meter thick in the 7 clerical error. Aggregate base course of 0.20 meter thick and surface excavation. Typically blocking the pavement detail and the structural detail for our pedestal and the solar street light. And the inclusions of the solar street light is 100 watts integrated solar street light with 1.5 meter mast arm and an 8 meter round taper pole with galvanized. For the summary of quantities, we have the project billboard and signboard, signboard for each, occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum, traffic management, 3.2 months, mobilization/demobilization, 1 lump sum, removal of upload structure, obstruction, 0.23 thick, PCCP unreinforced, with a quantity of 2,470.50 square meter, surplus common excavation of 506 cubic meters, structural excavation of 58.80 cubic meters, and embankment from roadway/structure excavation, common soil of 304.82 cubic meters. For base course with the aggregate base course of 141.75 cubic meters, and surface course of Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced 0.28 thick 7 days, 2,471 square meter, and single arm solar LED roadway lighting 8 meter pole, 80 watts to 125 watts, 20 each. We have a gravel field for our solar street lights with 2.88 cubic meters. Structural complete 4,000 PSI class A, 28 days of 14.64 cubic meters. And lastly, the reinforcing steel, deformed grade 40, quantity of 985.04 kilograms. For the minimum equipment requirements, we have trailer for equipments, one lease, concrete vibrator, 2 ohm, concrete spreader, 1 ohm, concrete saw, 1 ohm, mechanized joint sealer, 1 ohm, plate compactor, 1 ohm, vibratory roller, 1 lease, Motorized road grader, 1 lease. Dump truck, 2 lease. Backhoe with pavement breaker, 1 lease. Water truck / pump, 1 lease. Bulldozer, 1 lease. Payloader, 1 lease. Truck mounted crane, 1 lease. Cargo service truck, 1 lease. Bar cutter, single phase, 1 owned. 1 bagger mixer, 1 owned. Laboratory testing apparatus, 1 owned. 2-way radio, 2 owned, and barricade crusher light, 29 owned. That's all for our rehabilitation approach in Barangay Bulua.
Thank you, Engineer Margin. So, okay. No more questions. So let's proceed to the next project. 55 KH 026, construction of slope protection structure phase 1. CDO Living Road, Junction, Development Road, Tignapoloan Road, Cagayan Junction IDR, Wogongon, City, Alfred Road, Cagayan de Oro City, Misamis, Oriental. Represented to us by Engineer Pormano.
Junction to the top to body template that dash living out of the Junction Junction IBR Government Iligan City alternate road and the residential Oriental. This project have an operation of 48,865,000 with an ABC of 47,887,700. Then for the project duration, we have 212 calendar days with a major category of RCSPS. This project will have not less than 112.240 meters. Your site location for reference or landmarks for this project have the equipment for the school year and eventually will be the FFA and the Mahopa school year. We have 2 sections for this. Last month, sensor code and the map, the location for the proposed rehab damage specificity and construction cluster that's been made. You know, the typical roadway sections for the slope sign. And for the typical roadway sections for the slope sign. We got details, the flood protection details, for most important, getting more details. And for getting more details for with more sleep time or to the slope side and for the sleep side. And for our lateral sleep section and for our typical. Sleep property, touch briefing, typical section, interior section, as well as the wall and for CPC. And for some properties for this project, we have for the facilities for the engineer, we have provision of field office for the engineers. Rental basis 7.07 months, and for provision of 4x4 pickup type service vehicle for the engineer, 1 each. For project billboards / signboard, 4 each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Traffic management, 4.9 lakhs. Mobilization / demobilization, 1 lump sum. For airports, we have clearing gravity 0.07 hectares. For individual removal of trees, 150 to 300 diameter small, 20 each. For individual removal of trees for 301 to 500 diameter small, 10 each. For removal of structures and function, 23, PCC burning first, 10.80 per square meters. Surplus rock excavations of 1,482.62 cubic meters. Structural excavations of rock, 1,482.62 cubic meters. Abutment from borrow, 676.31 cubic meters. For gravel fill, we have 22.15 cubic meters. For sub base and base force, we have aggregate base force, 68.82 cubic meters. Surface force, we have 47.50 pavement, 43 meters thick, 14 days, with a height of 230.10 square meters. For drainage and slope protection structures, we have reinforcing steel grade 40 with a quantity of 61,221.40 kilograms. For structural concrete, we have 539.75 cubic meters. For structural concrete painting works, we have with a quantity of 1,297.13 square meters. For new concrete class B, 16.5 contained with a quantity of 35.14 cubic meters. For pipe culverts class 4 RCPC with a quantity of 64 linear meters. For the width or diameter of RCPC is indicated on the plan, so it's 910 mm diameter. For the rooftop class B, we have 650 cubic meters. Stone masonry, we have 55 cubic meters. For water concrete, we have 122.84 cubic meters. For 100 watt embankment, we have 155 cubic meters. For gabions, we have 540 cubic meters. And for finish and building steel sheet pile Z type 850, we have 1,330.25 meters. And for missing structure, for seedlings, saplings, for other programs or slash initiatives, we have 3,000 each. And for new improvements required for the project, we have two-way radio to release, for the flash light from the energies, creative improvements, one release. Non-drop to release, payload one release, backhoe one release, chainsaw one on, bulldozer with ripper one release, backhoe with breaker one release, motorized with grader one release, vibratory roller one on, water truck one release, bar cutter one on, bar bender one on, cargo truck one release, one barrel mixer one on, 105 radar 2 on, plate compactor one release, backhoe wheel mounted one release, machine one release, service one release, the ability not to that. For concrete screeder water truss one on, concrete saw one on, mechanized joint zero one release, and monthly laboratory testing apparatus one second. Here are the inclusions for the project as mentioned on 8.1.2 provision 4x4 pickup type service vehicle for the engineers. My lab for the rental basis part. We have 20-footer container van with AC furnished and maintained. Equal amount to be turned over to the office of the project. We have one office table, one office chair, 2 folding tables, and 2 folding chairs for the rental basis. Yeah. And for our provision of 4x4 pickup type service vehicle for the engineer. For the inclusions, we have one pickup type service 4x4. PM 2024 equivalent to be turned over to the office after the project. What is around specifications ng indicated, sir? Kaning 4x4 manual transmission 2024 equivalent, sir. Thanks, sir. Noted, sir. Noted, sir. Okay, sir. Sige, sir. Okay, sir. Noted, sir. $48 million, sir, na project. Sir, i-update na lang mo ang for the specification this for the bulletin, sir. Full specs, sir. I-attach na mo, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Sige, sir. Copy, sir. Noted, sir. Sige, sir. Okay, sir. Sige, sir. Copy, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Update na lang mo sa bid bulletin, sir. I-attach na lang mo specs na tayo, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you for this, sir.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Formano. So, working lang sa guys, no? Ito sa sunod. Let's continue. For next project, we have 25K0037. Rehabilitation approved in Barangay Cagayan, Cagayan de Oro City. Represented to us again by Engineer Formano.
Hello again for rehabilitation of road in Barangay Cagayan de Oro City. We have an appropriation of 15 million and EBC of 14,700,000. And a project duration of 231 calendar days and a major category of RRT. For this project, we have an area to be block. Total area is 3,087.206 square meters. The project locations is as shown, and St. Francis Street. The five pictures of the project. Areas to be rehab. For this project, we have a new city, not a replace, now 128 meters thick. And assume the 123 meters thick of the removed the city. There are typical blocking dowel pavement details. The quantities for this project. Same with all the rehabilitation of roads in the project presented. Take 40% for the street lighting. So I mentioned that for the project billboards / signboard, we have 4 each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Traffic management, 5 months. Mobilization, traffic mobilization, 1 lump sum. For auto removal of structures and obstruction, 0.23 meters thick CCTV and reinforced, we have a quantity of 3,087.21 square meters. Surplus common excavation, 617.44 cubic meters. Structural excavation, common soil, with a quantity of 110.7 cubic meters. Embankment from Bulua, common soil, with a quantity of 92.89 cubic meters. For southeast and base courses, we have aggregate base course with a quantity of 617.44 cubic meters. For surface course, we have Portland cement concrete pavement and reinforced, 0.28 meters thick, 7 days, with a quantity of 3,087.21 square meters. And for the number of We'll be lighting the place, we have 41 each. The quantities involved in our will be lighting 1 gallon fuel, 5.9 cubic meters. Trucker concrete, 30.01 cubic meters, and then crossing steel, grade 1, grade 40 with a quantity of 2,120.3 kilograms. And for minimum equipment required for this project, we have trailer equipment, 1 lease, complete vibrator, 2O, bar cutter, 1O, bar better, 1O, mechanical joint sealer, 1 lease, 1 bagger mixer, 2O, leg compactor, 1O, motor roller, 1 lease, motor roller grader, 1 lease, dump truck, 2 lease, water truck, flash pump, 1 lease, laboratory testing apparatus, 1 set O, payloader, 2 lease, bulldozer, 1 lease, concrete screeder, water truck screed, 1O, cargo service truck, 1 leaf, backhoe, 1 leaf, two-way radio, 2O, vertical pressure light, 11O, backhoe with pavement breaker, 1 leaf, concrete saw, 1O, and truck mounted crane, 1 leaf. State that the APR inclusions for the 624 C1 for civil arms solar LED. That's all for this project. Any questions?
You do not remember. Next, we proceed to 25K0038, rehabilitation approved, Barangay Bulua. Was now by Sheila Tignapoloan.
Presenting to you 25KH0038 with a project title Rehabilitation of Road in Barangay Lumbia, Cagayan de Oro City, with a calendar days of 87 and a location with an appropriation of 10 million and an ABC of 9,800,000. The NC is ongoing. This is the location for rehab of Lumbia with 6 sections. First section is the Pagatpat section 1, 2, and 3. Patpat section 1 with a length of 103 meters, width of 3 meters, thickness of 0.23 meters. Patpat section 2 with a length of 59.60 with a width of 3 meters and thickness of 0.23 meters. With a Patpat section 3 with a length of 468 meters with a width of 3 meters and thickness of 0.23 meters. Patpat section 4 with a length of 44.954 meters with a width of 4 meters and a thickness of 0.23 meters. Another section for Dalawang section with a length of 129 meters, width of 4, thickness of 0.23 meters. Another section is for Bulua section with a length of 202 meters, width of 5 meters, and thickness of 0.28 meters. This is the typical roadway section, PCCP 1 lane for Patpat sections 1, 2, and 3. With a carriageway width of 3 meters. Another typical roadway section for Dalawan and Patpat section 4. The carriageway width of 4 meters. And the typical roadway section for Bulua section with a carriageway width of 5 meters. and roadway lighting. This is the typical detail for roadway lighting. For the summary of quantities, project billboard signboard for each occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum, traffic management, 1.49 months, mobilization and demobilization, 1 lump sum, and for earthworks, removal of structure and obstruction, PCCP 0.15 thick and reinforced, 289.41 square meters. For removal of actual structures, obstruction, 0.28 thick, PCCP and reinforced, 1,010 square meters. For surplus common excavation, 1,723.83 cubic meter. And for item embankment from borrow common soil, 111.36 cubic meter. And a gravel fill of 49.10 cubic meter. And for sub-base and base course, aggregate base course, 439.60 cubic meter. And for surface courses, gravel surface course, 56.56 cubic meter. Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced 0.23 thick, 14 days, 1,473.03 square meters. And for item Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced 0.28 meters thick, 14 days, 1,010 square meters. And for miscellaneous structures, tapered solar LED roadway lighting, 8 meters high, 60 to 100 watts, 31 each. And for Division 1 building, reinforced concrete, structural concrete, 4,000 PSI plus A28, 22.69 cubic meter. And for item reinforcing steel deformed 40, grade 40, 1,352.76 kilograms. And for the minimum equipment, two-way radio, owned 2, barricade flusher light, 11 leased, backhoe with pavement breaker, 1 leased, payloader LX80-2C, 1 leased, dump truck, 2 leased, truck mounted crane, 21 to 25 metric tons, 1 leased, cargo service truck, 2 to 5 metric ton, 1 leased, motorized road grader, G710A, 1 leased, vibratory roller SD100DC, 1 leased, water truck pump, 1 leased, transit mixer, 4 leased, concrete vibrator, 2 owned, concrete batch plant lease, 1 concrete spreader owned, 1 concrete saw blade 14-inch diameter, 1 owned, 1 bagger mixer owned, 1 plate compactor 400 to 500 gasoline engine, 1 owned, bar cutter single phased, 1 owned, bar bender 3 phase, 1 owned, mechanized joint sealant 1 owned, material testing apparatus 1 owned. And that's all for this project.
Okay, so go ahead.
Yes, sir.
13.6 na item, tapos CHV 100 mm with non-bearing, load bearing, square meter din sa tapos pathway.
Engineer Sena. So since there are no more clarifications, let us proceed to next project, 25-80039, rehabilitation of road in Barangay Taglimao, Tignapoloan City, to be presented to us by Engineer Aldrin Marger.
One, with represent the rehabilitation of road in Barangay Taglimao. I represent the rehabilitation of road in Barangay Tagalungan, Cagayan de Oro City, in Misamis Oriental. With the so located at Barangay Tagalungan yun siya. So like error lang. So we have two sections. All pathwalks na siya, 562 meter total pathwalk. With a population of 5 million, ABC of 4,900,000. The total project duration of 73 calendar days and a length of 562, 1.5 meter with pathwalk and subject for big development. The location of our project, located at Barangay Tagalungan, the section 1, the upper side, section 2, below. So section 1 will be section 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, and 1E. The beginning of section 1A, then section 1A. Start of 1B, end of 1B. Start of 1C, end of 1C. Start of 1B, section 1B, end of section 1B. Section 1E start, section 1E end. And next is the section 2, 1A start. We will remove and replace the existing pathwalks. And the end of section 2A. And section 2B start. and the end of section 2B. For the typical details of our project, this is the estimated perspective in connecting to the existing road to the proposed pathwalk, and also the typical section detail for our pathwalk with a width of 1.5 meters. We have the details of the enforcing bars and also the CHB load bearing 100 mm, double fill of 0.75 mm thickness, and the structural concrete serving as the pathwalk class A for English. We have the vertical bar of 5 12 mm diameter as shown, and also a traverse bar of 12 mm diameter space at 340 on center. The critical section details of the pedestals, and also the structural details of our pedestal and footings. In the inclusion of the solar LED lights, 100 watts integrated solar street light, 1.5 meter mast arm, and an 8 meter round paper pole at deep galvanized. For the summary of quantities, the project billboard signboard for each occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum, traffic management of 0.9 month, mobilization and demobilization, 1 lump sum. The earthworks is removal of aqua structure, obstruction, 0.10 thick sidewalk, 120 square meter, structure excavation, common soil, 463.36 cubic meter, embankment from roadway structure excavation, common soil of 584.92 cubic meters, the solar arm, single arm solar LEDs, like roadway lighting of 8 meter pole, 80 watts to 125 watts, 12 each. The earthworks in the earthworks of rubber field, 54.42 cubic meters para sa atong pathwalk, and for our footings of our street lights. The structural complete 4,000 PSI plus A to 8 days of 157.90 cubic meters. Enforcing steel before grade 40, the quantity of 9,675.43 kilograms. And lastly, the finishing and other civil works. CHB load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 100 mm, the quantity of 224.18 square meters. The minimum equipment requirements, we have the trailer for equipments, 1 lump sum, 1 lease. Material testing apparatus, 1 owned. Plate compactor, 1 owned. Water truck / pump, 1 owned. Bar cutter, 1 owned. Bar bender, 1 owned. Cargo truck, 1 leased. 1 bagger mixer, 1 owned. Concrete vibrator, 2 owned. Truck mounted crane, 1 leased. And cargo service truck, 1 leased. So, the scope of our project is more on pathwalk, all pathwalks with the total length of 562 meters. That's all for our rehabilitation of road in Barangay Taglimao. 5 million. 5 million, sir.
So, thank you, Engineer Martin. So you can now hit your mouse. Next, we have 040 and rehabilitation of road in Barangay Bulua, Cagayan de Oro City. Will be presented to us by Engineer Paul.
For rehabilitation of road in Barangay Taglimao. Appropriation of 5 million with EPC of 4,900,000 for the duration of 73 calendar days, which is the major category of RRP, the rehabilitation work. We have 6 sections for this project. And here are the lengths as follows: 57.1 for section 1. For 2, we have 108.3. For 3, we have 28. For section 4, we have 70.2. For section 5, we have 39.3. And for section 6, we have 19.5 with a total not to be completed for completely at PCCP 330.4 meters. And here are the project site for the project. First of all, Barangay Bulua. For section 1, the length is indicated. For 2, for 3, for section 4, section 1, for 5 picture, and for this, then we have road view or distributed up to 2 to 2.5 meters, so it varies based on the actual site location or space, for this project. And for section 2, section 3, section 4, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. It is solely in Barangay Bulua. And lastly, for section 6, same for the particular section of the plan for this project, same na siya, 2 to 2.5, so varying with siya. Here are some more quantities for Barangay Bulua or Rehabilitation for Barangay Bulua. The project delivers a signboard for each of the occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum, profit management, 0.9 months, mobilization, classroom mobilization, 1 lump sum. For request for surface land excavation, 565.0 cubic meters, surface excavation, 35.10 cubic meters, and bottom controller, 29.48 cubic meters. For the base force, we have 162.8 cubic meters. For the CP, for the cement pavement, 123 meters thick, 1,014 square meters. And for our civil structure, for our single arm solar LED lighting, 13 each. And for the items that involve solar lighting, 1 level 3, 127 cubic meters. Reinforcing steel with 40, 672 containing kilograms, and structural concrete, 109.52 cubic meters. We are going to mention part of the project like trailer equipment, east, value DEO, capit sol, 1 ohm. Bar cutter, 1 ohm, bar gather, 1 ohm, mechanized zero, 1 east, 1 barrel mixer, 2 ohm, plate compactor, 1 ohm. White roller, 1 east, roller grader, 1 east, dump truck, 2 east, backhoe, 2 east, water truck / pump, 1 east. Laboratory testing apparatus, 1 set on, barricade flusher light, 4 pieces on, payloader, 1 leaf, bulldozer, 1 leaf, concrete spiller, water test tube, 1 on, and cargo / service truck, 1 leaf. And that's all for this project for the level 1, and so such a changes for people.
Thank you, Engineer Paul. Again, you have to
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So is there any clarifications?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So being done, let's move on to the next project. 25K 00.2, rehabilitation of road in Barangay Bayabas, Cagayan. Ay, sorry. 25K0041. Rehabilitation of road in Barangay Bayabas, Cagayan. Will be presented to us by Engineer Erica Gutierrez.
This project is rehabilitation improvement of road at Barangay Level 7. This project is located in 5 million and EDC of 4,050,000. Barangay Day 58 with the major categories RIP road and rehabilitation. And scope of works for this project, we have 110 meters of grid blocking and 170 meters of drainage and 6 meters height of roadway lighting. So the location for this project is located at Barangay Bayabas. From the triangle to the beginning of this project, we're going to put up at the existing drainage. We have 110 meters of grid blocking. So this is the typical sections and details. So we have 1 meter width, 1.2 meter width drainage, 5 meter width of PCCP. So blocking typical, one canal detail, typical section of our street light. And some of quantities we have project billboard signboard for each, occupational safety and health program on lump sum, traffic management, 0.9 months, mobilization on lump sum, removal of structures and construction PCCP 550 square meters, structure excavation 81.9 cubic meters, embankment from borrow 53.83 cubic meters, aggregate base force 110 cubic meters, PCCP 0.33 meters thick 750 square meters, corporate solar light LED roadway lighting 6 meters height 8 each, gravel fill 11.7 cubic meters, structural concrete 82.49 cubic meters, reinforcing steel 1,584.39 kilograms. For minimum equipment requirements, we have two-way radio 2 ohm, barricade flasher light 11 ohm, payloader 1 piece, non-truck 2 piece, motorized road grader 1 piece, vibratory roller 1 piece, water truck pump 1 piece, transit mixer 4 piece, complete vibrator 2 piece, complete batching plant 1 piece, bar cutters interface 1 ohm, cargo truck 1 piece, bar bender 1 ohm, backhoe breaker 1 piece, backhoe 2 piece, flat plate compactor 1 piece, 1 border mixer 1 piece, welding machine 1 piece, cutting outfit 1 ohm, material and apparatus 1 set 1 ohm. That's all for this project.
Thank you, Erica. So is there any clarifications? Then now, let's proceed. 25-800 rehabilitation of road in Barangay Cagayan City. It was presented to us by Engineer Alice Solution. So good morning, everyone. Rehabilitation of roads in Barangay Cagayan de Oro, so Barangay Cagayan. So this project has two sections. So section 1 is a pathwalk and section 2 is a 0.2 or 200 millimeter thick PCCP and 2.5 meter width. So with solar street lights of 14 pieces. Appropriation of this project is 5 million and ABC of 4,900,000. So project duration of this project is 73 calendar days. Major work, RRP rehabilitation or rehabilitation PCP. So it is located in Barangay Cagayan. These are the two sections. So these two sections is inside the two nationalized. The first one is the Cagayan Elementary School, and the second one is the Cagayan National High School. So the first section is just pathwalk going inside, and the second section is completing of road within the boundary of the Cagayan National High School. So these are the image of the National High School. So for the typical drawings, this is the typical drawing of the Cagayan National High School, the section 2, wherein we were going to propose a PCCP road within the boundary of the National High School. So this is the detail. While on the lower part is the isometrics, the details of the pathwalk for the section 1. So these are the details of the solar street lights. So for summary of quantities, project billboard signboard for each occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum, traffic management, 0.9 months, mobilization, demobilization, 1 lump sum. For earthworks, individual removal of trees, 301 to 500 millimeter diameter small, there's 10 each. Surplus common excavation, 626.68 cubic meter. Surplus structure excavation, again, my clerical error, so it's supposedly a common soil. Structure excavation common soil, 117 cubic meter. Embankment from roadway structure excavation common soil, 27.71 cubic. Gravel fill, 13.13 cubic. So for sub-basin base course, aggregate base course, 140.11 cubic. Surface course, Portland cement concrete pavement, unreinforced, 0.2 meter thick, 14 days, 1,190.71 square meter. So for reinforcing drainage and slope protection structures, reinforcing steel, D4 grade 40, 2,630.75 kilograms, structural concrete, 4,000 PSI, class A 28 days, 40.32 cubic, pipe culverts, 910 millimeter diameter, class 4 RCPC, 6,000 linear meter. So this is on the section 2, since the entrance of the section 2, the National High School has a existing line canal. So there is a waterway, so there is a need for a cross drain. So that's why there's a pipe culvert item of work. So for miscellaneous structures, seedlings and saplings for other programs and initiatives, this 1,000 each, so I will be explaining this in the next slide. So tapered solar LED roadway lighting, 8 meters height, 60 watts to 100 watts, 14 each. For volume 3 buildings, ports and harbors, flood control, drainage structures and water supply system. For finishing and other civil works, so CHB load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 100 millimeter, so 32.93 square meters. So for our minimum equipment required, I have a 1 trailer for equipment lease, 4 barricade flashlight owned, 1 backhoe lease, 3 dump truck lease, 1 chainsaw owned, 1 bulldozer lease, 2 payloader lease, 1 plate compactor owned, 1 motorized road grader lease, 1 vibratory roller lease, 1 water truck pump lease, 4 transit mixer lease, 2 concrete vibrator owned, 1 concrete batch plant leased, 1 concrete spreader owned, 1 concrete saw owned, 1 bar cutter owned, 1 mechanized drawing sealant owned, 1 cargo truck leased, 1 bar bender owned, 1 bagger mixer owned, 1 cargo service truck leased, 1 truck mounted crane leased, and 1 material testing apparatus owned. So for this is the specification for the item 6248B1 tapered solar LED roadway lighting, 8 meters height, 60 to 100 watts. And for the item 6112 seedlings and saplings, so 1 quantity each is equals to 1 seedlings for the we were corrected. There there's a ratio of 1 cut 3 is equals to 100 seedlings, so we need to multiply it by 100 for how many trees we will going to cut. So that's why on the summary of quantities it is a 1,000 seedlings and saplings, since there is a 10 trees to be cut for this project. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you, Engineer Morris. There are any other questions? No? So there's none. Let's move on to the last project. 25K0040, Rehabilitation of Road in Barangay Bayana, Mambuaya City. To be presented to us again by Engineer Alice Aliso. Good afternoon again, everyone. So, rehabilitation of roads in Barangay Bayana, Cagayan de Oro. So, this project composed of multiple catwalks. So, with a net length of total catwalks 422.391 meters of 0.1 meter thick and 2 meters width catwalk. And again, solar street lights of 14 pieces. So operation of this project is 5 million with an ABC of 4,900,000 and project duration is 73 calendar days. So major work is RRP, rehabilitation PCCP. So it is located in Barangay Bayanga. So there are 3 sections with multiple components within sections. So these all are section 1s with section 1A, section 1B, section 1C, and section 1D, and section 1E. This is located in Barangay Buntot. And for this section 2, this is the section 2 in front of Barangay, near Bayanga, Barangay Hall. So fronting, there's sections in the front and sections behind the Barangay Hall. So there are 3 components of this section. While this is the section 3, only 1 alignment of catwalk. So these are the site images. So for typical drawings, this is the detail of the catwalk. So it has a 2 meter width 2-meter width of a structural concrete reinforced with reinforcing steel bars, footing of 0.3 by 0.15 square area, and alongside we are protected with a CHB load bearing 100 millimeters. So for the solar street lights, it is instructed that it will be on the other places, which will be presented on the final detailed engineering plan. These are the details. Details of the roadway lighting. Summary of quantities. Project billboard and signboard for each occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Traffic management, 2.43 months. Mobilization and demobilization, 1 lump sum. Structure excavation, common soil, 385.01 cubic. Foundation fill, 59.04 cubic. Embankment from roadway structure excavation, common soil, 22.92 cubic. So for reinforcing steel, 5,319.89 kilograms. Structural concrete, 132.74 cubic. For finishing and other civil works, CH item 1,046.1A1 CHB load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 100 millimeters, 168.96 square meters. For the minimum equipment required, 4 barricade flasher light owned, 1 trailer for equipment leased, 1 material testing apparatus owned, 2 plate compactor leased, 2 water trap pump leased, 2 bar cutter owned, 2 bar bender owned, 1 cargo truck leased, 3 bagger mixer owned, 2 concrete vibrator owned, 1 truck mounted crane leased, and 1 cargo service truck 2.5 metric ton leased. So specification for tapered solar roadway lighting of 8 meters height, 60 to 100 watts. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you, Engineer Caliso. Is there any clarifications? So, now let's move on to our last project to be presented today. We have 55KH0026, construction of pedestrian overpass at CDO-Airport-Bukidnon, P1444+0E2. Will be presented to us again by Engineer Caliso. Construction of pedestrian overpass at CDO-Airport-Bukidnon Road, Station K 1444+082. It is located in Barangay Carmen, Cagayan de Oro. So before I start the presenting this project is subject for rescheduling of pre-bidding since there is a major redesigning of this project. So I will be presenting the initial design of this project, but again, this will be rescheduled for a redesign of the project. So this project has an appropriation of 25 million and a BC of 24,500,000. Project duration is 240 calendar days. So general drawings. This is the vicinity map of the project. Is located in front of Stones Town Suits, near RCBC and DPI sa uptown. So it is located the crossing students of from Xavier to Atbang. So this is the site development plan. Proposed site development plan. For those who do not recognize the location, this is the image of the location, which is the pedestrian is going to be proposed. So for the architectural, so the tentative architectural perspective, this is our initial plan. So we are going with two-way walkway to accommodate the standard of 2.4 meter standard and to accommodate our road right of way limitations. So as you can see, there is also a provision for elevators to accommodate the PWDs in according to BB 344. So again, this is still a provision, and this design is still a tentative one. So this is subject for redesign. So for structural, is the isometric views. This is the site development plan, so the general drawing. So in front of this stone stand, you can see the superimposed structures. It is 50 meters on center from center Xavier School Road exit to overpass, proposed overpass. And the overpass has a length of 18.4 meters. So this is the foundation plan. So the general plan, the roof plan. So this is subject for redesign and pre-bidding. So for the so this is the initial summary of quantities. Construction of field office for the engineer, 1 lump sum. Project billboard and signboard, 3 each. Occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. Traffic management, 8 months. Mobilization and demobilization, 1 lump sum. So removal of this is pavement, removal of actual structures, PCCP. So this is a 60.09 square meter surplus common excavation. So again, it is subject for redesign. So there are quantities that were put here. So structure excavation, common soil, 376.26 cubic, foundation fill of 19.63 cubic, and embankment from roadway structure excavation, 389.43 cubic. So aggregate base force, 5.656 cubic. So bituminous prime coat, this is for the asphalt. So there is also breaking of the current existing PCCP. That's why it will be removed and replaced. So bituminous prime coat, 13.9 square meter. Emulsified asphalt, 13.9 square meter. Bituminous surface concrete reinforced, 13.9 square meter. And bituminous concrete surface binder force, 13.9. So for bridge construction, metal railings grade 36, 359.6 meters, reinforcing steel grade 16,000, 14.21 kilograms, reinforcing steel grade 60, 17,205.42 kilograms. Structural concrete 20.68 megapascal, 28 days, 58.08 cubic, and structural concrete 27.58 MPA plus A 28 days, 225.37 cubic. Structural steel, furnished, fabricated, and erected, grade 50, 38,533 kilograms. Structural concrete painting works, 1,368 square meter. Structural steel painting works, 1,806 square meters. Elastomeric bearing pad, 6 each. So for miscellaneous structures, double arm post, with street lights, 8 meters pole, 7 each, formworks and post one lump sum. Soil poisoning, 39.94. This is, I will verify this unit. Storm drainage and downspout, one lump sum. Ceiling, 4.5 millimeter metal frame, fiber cement board, 88.29 square meter. So fabricated metal roofing accessory, gauge 26, ridge hip rolls, 104.77 millimeter. Fabricated metal roofing accessory, flashings, 131.31 linear meter. Fabricated metal roofing accessory, gutters, 145.62 linear meter, and fabricated metal roofing accessory, valley rolls, gutters, 5.35 linear meter. Cement floor finish with floor hardener, 242.24 square meter. Cement plaster finish, 432.16 square meter. Painting works, wood, 9.75 square meters. Structural steel, 14,896 kilograms. Structural steel purlins, 4,780.31 kilograms. And CHV load bearing, including reinforcing steel, 100 millimeter, 20.78 square meter. Metal deck panel, 149.17 linear meter, and metal structural accessories, bolts and rods, 217.36 kilograms. Metal structure accessories, sub rods, 197.007 kilograms. Metal structures, accessories, steel plates, 2,709.68 kilograms, and railings with one lump sum. So again, this will say it again that this is subject for redesign and pre-meeting. So that's all for my presentation.
Thank you, Engineer Aris. Is understood here that this construction of overpass is within the right of way.
Yes, sir.
So meaning it obstructs the ongoing widening now.
Yes, sir.
So is there any move that we acquire the portion that the the stairs or the footing of the proposed overpass will be outside the right of way?
So far, sir, so far for my investigation, sir, as our head office mentioned, this project has no intention to acquire extended areas.
So there is no funds for acquiring the right of way.
None, sir, none.
So that's it. Thank you, Engineer Harris. More still any other clarification? So there are no more clarification. So thank you again. So let's now hear from procurement engineer on the mechanics of dropping of goods for this particular project. Good evening, Chair, good evening, everyone.
I'll be discussing the mechanics and procedures for the procurement of these civil works projects. Here we have the civil works projects with their contract IDs and the approved budget for the contract. The procurement schedule, the buying of tender documents will be until December 23, 2024 at 10 a.m. only. The deadline for the submission of bids will be on December 23, 2024 until 10 a.m. And the opening of bids will follow right after the deadline for the dropping or submission of bids. Next, for the submission of receipt of bids. The bid submission may be done manually or electronically. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, whether manual or electronic. Similar to manual submission, the guidelines for the preparation and submission of an electronic bid are contained in the bid data sheet. Here we have the email address for the electronic submission and physical address for the manual submission. Bid proposals must be submitted to an authorized representative or licensed officer of the bidder registered in the Civil Works Registry. Otherwise, those who are not should have a duly notarized special power of attorney or sole proprietorship, or board, partnerships, joint venture resolution, and secretary certificate for corporations, partnership, joint venture, or cooperative, which is contract specific and presented with a company ID or any government issued ID. So here we have the two envelope system for the submission and receipt of bids. First, the first envelope will be the technical component, which contains the legal documents, the technical documents, and the financial documents. For the second envelope, which is the financial component, contains the financial proposal of the bidder. These two envelopes shall be submitted with one original and two copies for each. These bids are duly bounded, fastened, and with tabbing. First, for the legal documents. The legal documents must contain a valid and updated registration certificate in platinum membership in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR. All bidders shall upload and maintain and Phillips a file and updated file of the Class A eligibility documents under section 22.1A and 24.1A. Next, for the technical documents. The technical documents must contain a statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, the single largest completed contract or the SACC, a valid PCAB license or special PCAB license for joint venture, the bid security. We have 4 forms of bid security. The bidder will only choose one form to be submitted. We have the cash or cashier's check, the bid security declaration, the bank guarantee, and the surety bond. For the bid security declaration, we have the required standard form in accordance with the DPWH resolution number 16-2020. And next is the revised omnibus sworn statement in standard form in accordance with the DPWH resolution number 16-2020. For the project performance, this is under the technical documents. The bidder must provide the organizational chart for the contract, the list of contractors, key personnel, and the list of contractors' major equipment units. Please see in the attached bidding documents for the required years of experience for the key personnel and the capacity and the required number of units for the major equipment. Here we have the following documents in their standard form: the organizational chart, the list of contractors, key personnel, and the list of contractors, major equipment units. Next, for these financial documents, the financial documents must contain a net financial contracting capacity for the NFCC and the audited financial statement, which is stamp received by the BIR. Next, for the second envelope, which is the financial component, it must contain the following documents in standard form: the financial deed form, the bill of quantities, the detailed estimates, and the cash flow by quarter. Next, we'll discuss the other matters. First, we have the Department Order number 227 series of 2024, which refers to the suspension of Department Order number 148 series of 2024. Please be informed that this directive is suspended. This directive to suspend the application of DEO number 148 series of 2024 shall not apply to the implementation and construction of buildings and bridges. Thus, for construction of buildings and bridges, accredited project engineers shall be assigned by contractors and or consultants. Nonetheless, the accreditation examination shall be continuously administered and other activities related to the affirmation of accreditation shall not be affected to the suspension. So for more details, you can refer to this Department Order. Next, we have the Department Order number 148 series of 2024. This is the guidelines for the accreditation and assignment of contractors and consultants, project engineers. So here you can see of the section 3 of the Department Order. Here we have the accredited project engineers with the limits of assignments. Next, we have the Department Order number 11 series of 2017. This refers to the inclusion of the minimum materialities for equipment in a technical component of the bid, and also the contractor is required to provide proof of ownership and other supporting documents for equipment owned. These for equipment to be used and/or under purchase agreement with supported by a certificate of availability of equipment. Next, we have the Department Order number 127 series of 2018. So after determining the bidder with the lowest calculated bid, the BAC represented by the technical working group will conduct a post-qualification, where they will strictly implement the post-qualification procedure using the non-discretionary criteria stated in the bidding documents. So here we have the criteria for the post-qualification. So for more details, you can refer to this Department Order. So next we have the Department Order number 28, series of 2024. This is the introduction of the three-strike policy aimed at enforcing adherence to the procurement guidelines stipulated under Section 69.1I of the 2016 revised NII. So here we have the checklist for the updated three-strike form. Next, we have the Department Order number 157 series of 2016. This refers to the guidelines in the preparation of approved budget for the contract. So as you can see here under Section D3, miscellaneous expenses, that the laboratory test for quality control and plant preparation is included in the preparation for the approved budget for the contract. So these are the legal references. So for more inquiries, you can contact these contact details and you can visit. That is all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Galuno. So with that discussion, our pre-bidding for today is now adjourned. Thank you everyone for coming and good morning.